Green flag in the air. 6 laps the distance here tonight for their 2 heat races. For your Bats Warehouse Modlites as they'll roll off into turn number 1. Slicing and dicing, pretty heavy heat race right here with John Priest, Brendan Priest, and Chaz Baca Jr. See him go 4 wide there. 3 of those drivers I just mentioned in the mix right there in that 4 wide brigade, as it will be the 24 Richard Kemp leading the field with the 52 of Brendan Priest in second. Kemp and Brendan Priest, your top 2. Chaz Baca Jr., John Priest, your top 4. Then you got Sean Connors back there in the 5th spot. Brendan Priest trying to go top shelf on Richard Kemp, who'll wash up the racetrack, take his line away, but Brendan Priest going to dart down the inside, try to go side by side with him. Kemp will lead lap number 2, but here comes Brendan Priest down to his inside. Brendan Priest and Richard Kemp battling side by side. That's allowed the 8:31 of Chaz Baca Jr. to close the door on those drivers. He pulls up right to the back bumper, now down the inside of Richard Kemp, trying to battle with Brendan Priest for your race lead. Brendan Priest takes the race lead away from Richard Kemp. He led lap number 3, followed by Chaz Baca Jr. Now John Priest moves up into that 3rd spot with Kemp back to 4th. Sean Connors still rounds out your top 5 as Chaz Baca Jr. now looks down the inside of Brendan Priest. Off at turn number 4, give it to the 8:31 of Chaz Baca Jr. So Chaz Baca drives away from the Priest boys off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. About a 4-car length advantage he has over Brendan Priest, as Brendan Priest now trying to change up his line as the white flag flies for Chaz Baca Jr. Off of turn number 2 they come. Chaz Baca has about a 6-car length advantage with Brendan Priest and John Priest trying to start to duke it out for that 2nd spot. Right now it's Brendan Priest able to hold off his father in the 51. As the checkered flag flies for Chaz Baca Jr., John Priest nips his son, Brendan, at the line, followed by Richard Kemp and Sean Connors. 4 of Brandy Myers. Then it's the Prey Racing 88, Michael Prey out of Buckeye, Arizona, inside road 2 at the Discount Tire Wild Bill's Kettle Cord 86 of Tom Davis. The DeWitt Motorsports 77, Gary DeWitt with the First Signs, Tempe Desert Racing Designs, Bender Racing 95 of Colin Bender, East NC Engineering number 4 of Aaron Holmberg, and Raymond Doyle in the 70 round out the field as green flags in the air. And the 17 of Steve Moriarty gets out to an early jump over the 94 machine of Brandy Myers. They'll race off of turn number 2 as the field kind of files out, single file on lap number 1. Not slicing and dicing up like we saw in heat race number 1, but it will be Moriarty leading the Myers brigade there. Brandy Myers in the 94. Then it's the 95 machine of Colin Bender in 3rd. With Michael Prey and Gary DeWitt rounding out your top 5 from lap number 1 as they race off of turn number 4. Field right now strung out kind of single file. Gary DeWitt and Aaron Holmberg getting ready to do battle for that 5th spot, though, as they head off into turn number 1. Gary DeWitt in that 77 has that position. Aaron Holmberg going to drop up to the top side, actually going to try to diamond off the corner. Couldn't quite do anything with it there as they work their way down the back straightaway. DeWitt pulls away. Up front, still no change. Your race leader is the 17 of Steve Moriarty. He has a pretty sizable lead right now over the 94 machine of Brandy Myers and the 95 of Colin Bender as the 88, and Michael Prey starts to reel them in. So he's the only driver down there on the bottom side of the racetrack, kind of catfishing on the bottom right now, is about to have a 3-car battle for the 2nd spot. Colin Bender pulls right up to the back bumper of Brandy Myers. Myers' car darts up the racetrack in turn number 2, allows Colin Bender to sneak by as Myers almost comes down off of turn number 2, almost made contact with the 88 machine of Michael Prey. As the white flag flies for Steve Moriarty. Moriarty missing out on all the pandemonium going on behind him for that 2nd spot as Colin Bender has it. Michael Prey in that 3rd position. Moriarty will stretch his legs off of turn number 4. Checker flag in there. He'll win heat race number 2 for the Bats Warehouse Modlites, followed by the 95 of Colin Bender, the 88 Michael Prey. Brandy Myers home in 4th, and rounding out your top 5 is Aaron Holmberg.